Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Red Wolves will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Raging Cajuns offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
To the air on first down. Floating away. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. So Arkansas State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Takes a shot. Makes a connection. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bishop. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Second down. That's the end of the first.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down. Getting some heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Bishop. And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. On second down, just keeps firing. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Louisiana. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Miami is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Washington State.
Looking downfield, it's Batista. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to pass. Right down the middle. Hauls it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. Gets away from one. He's got space. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
The Raging Cajuns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this, and the ball squirted out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Off he goes. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. Gonna try to get it himself. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Batista.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's right on target. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Lets it go to the end zone. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. And the Raging Cajuns pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. They'll run it from the gun. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Shoots it to the left. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Takes the handoff. It's Hurley. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Complete to the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Snaps it in the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. He wants to throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
He's got him in the flat. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Third down coming up after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Batista. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. On the run, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. A strike downfield. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw, it's Batista. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On second down, looking again to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Third down coming up.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Keeps looking downfield. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving